How's it going, everyone? It's a Mac Attacker, and today we are going to do a yay or nay summon video. If you don't know what that is, it's a series of videos where I basically talk about if you should summon on these banners. Of course, many other YouTubers do it, but it's my take on it. So, I think I'm going to start putting in a scale. I just now thought about this, and I probably should have not thought about it before I started the video, but here we are. I think I'm going to do a 1, 2 to 3. 1 is a I absolutely think you should skip it. 2 is a do whatever you need to do. And 3 is a you should absolutely summon on this almost no matter who you are. So, today it's obviously Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, and there was a big change to this banner. One that I actually called way back when, and it doesn't surprise me that it happened. But it does lower the value of the banner. If you watch JP at all, which I'm sure most of you probably do, you'll know that there's someone missing from this banner list. It is, unfortunately, Angel Golden Frieza. He was taken off. He is not on this banner, which is a fucking shame, because Omega Shenron's a good card. He's a great card, actually. He's fantastic. He's just not as good as Frieza. Frieza's like an S tier card, especially because his category is so damn good. And Omega's, well, I mean, it's a good category. It's just incredibly small, and it really does not have any team variety. You run the same units. They're all good units, but the same units. So I'm going to break down each unit. We're going to talk about their teams just a little bit, and basically give my thoughts. So obviously the main star of the show for this banner is Bardock, and Bardock is a very, very, very good card. Bardock is one of the best cards in the game, probably, because if you look at details, here we go. So he is the Super Saiyan 3 category. We're going to talk about that first. He is a attack and defense 170%, HP 130%, which is one of the best types of category lead. And he is also an int type attack defense HP 90%, which is the first, I think the first on global of the category leads with such a powerful secondary. Now that's actually huge, because I don't know if his links change. I don't believe this stays, I'm pretty sure. Experienced fighters, Gogeta has this link. Int Gogeta. I'm pretty sure you do. Did I pass him? Am I stupid? There he is, yep. Int Gogeta has this link, and it's an attack with 10%. And he already has, of course, he has Over in a Flash and Fierce Battle, so they share 25% between each other. And they're both incredibly good cards. So there's that. I think Gogeta, I believe Gogeta is actually optimal, if I'm not mistaken, on this team. I know Bardock is optimal on a lot of teams that he isn't even on the category for, such as Fusions, I think, and maybe even Potara, because his passive is, I believe it's 100% when he's awakened. He has a chance to seal super attack on super, whatever. He has a chance to seal. But all allies attack plus 40%. I know it says 30 here, but when he's awakened, it's 40. That is insane. 40% is such a high... That's what makes Turles so good. We'll talk about Turles in another video down the line, I'm sure, when he comes out. He's probably going to be a 1, by the way, Turles, but whatever. That's it, man. Just 40% attack to all super type allies. That is, especially on his team of Super Saiyan 3. Can we look at the category real quick? We can. This is a very small category. It's a very small category. I mean, you can only scroll for a little bit, really. But you're going to see some big names. LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Angel Goku. Gotenks again. Vegeta. And then this guy, which by the way is Extreme Z Awaken. In case you didn't know, he gets an Extreme Z Awaken, and he is one of the best. He's incredible. This Goku's insane. This Extreme Z Awaken. This team hits so ridiculously hard, it is not even funny. It has one of the highest damage per turn teams in the game. I'm pretty certain. I think, top of my head, I want to say definitely in the top 5. I want to say 3rd, but I can't promise that. And a lot of it is because of Bardock. Because when it dips low, which it probably can, because not a lot of its units are super tanky, it becomes a force to be reckoned with, man. He himself is a great card. Is a really good card. Personally, I do not like Bardock very much. I think he's an overrated character, and I especially don't like that he's the Super Saiyan 3 category leader, when I think it should have been someone way more impactful. even though it would have been weird to have Goku or Gotenks do it since they're optimal units. Whatever. Him and Broly piss me off. Whatever. Amazing card. If you're gonna pull, you're definitely pulling almost exclusively for him. Moving on, Omega Shenron. This once again, Omega Shenron's an amazing card. Not as good as Bardock, but still a very good card. He's one of the first 2 category leads in the game, which is the Shadow Dragons arc. Which once again, this is a very short category. Yeah, but you're gonna see some big names on this list. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and well, Omega Shenron. Unfortunately, that's kind of where it stops. But a very good card. Unfortunately, Frieza's a better card, and they replaced him. And the banner was already not amazing to begin with. Actually, no. I thought on JP, this banner had Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, but I guess I'm wrong. I could be wrong about that, but I thought they did. He's good on villains. He links really well. He has a really good passive. You can look at it again real quick. Attack was, I think it's 120%. All enemies attacking units minus 20%, I believe, when he's awakened, and then he does it. He's basically cooler. Outside of the, he's a cooler but slightly better, with different links. Good card, really good on villains. Pulling him, especially if you have a Rosé, he is one of the best physical villains in the game. Very good. Super Saiyan 3 Goku Angel Ku. Once again, this card is very good. He's a very, very good card. He's the 120 tech leader. His super attack just has a rare chance to stun, and he is like a pseudo nuking passive. His attack plus 120%, and then attack plus, is it another 20% per rainbow key sphere? Something like that. He hits very, very hard. He hits very, very hard. Oh yeah, Majin Buu, I guess it would be. He is an awesome card, and one that I have, and I actually like him a lot. Plus, he has one of the best awakened arts in the game. Ooh, it gets me going whenever I see it. Definitely a worthy pull 4 card, I would say. And then after these 3, the banner dips really hard. This card is really good. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is a very, very good card. In case you didn't know, reduced damage by, I believe it's 70% when he's awakened, maybe more, 80%. Either way, he tanks everything. He is amazing for Super Battle Road, but unfortunately, outside of that, he really has no use considering Dokkan events are basically just run them over as hard as you can at this point. Great tank, otherwise a shit card outside of that one thing he has. This Vegeta's a good card. He's a good card, not a great card, but he's a very good card. Hits hard. This passive makes him good for Super Battle Road right here. The extreme enemies attacking units minus 50%. But there's better places you could have pulled him. Most people probably have him by now. If not, I feel like there's a way to. Either way, he comes back on a different banner, I think. So he's not quite worth pulling for, unless you really like Vegeta, in which case go for it. This Trunks used to be really good until they released a better version of his leader skill. When they're free to play LR Vegito. This card's okay. He's an orb changer, and he works. He's really good with LR Gohan, but outside of that, he really doesn't have a use anymore. This card, it's a shame because this card has a really cool super attack, and I like it a lot, but he's just not good. Janemba sucks nowadays. This Bardock actually awakens into a really good card, and we'll show, as I said, we'll show him off later. Trust me, I already have a video. I'm working on it. So overall, this banner is a step down, and I kind of thought it was already not a great banner. But the reason I'm going to give this banner a 1. I'm actually giving this banner a 1 after looking at the cards. 1, you're only only pulling for 1 card in this banner. Because most people probably, if they want Omega, they probably would have pulled for him on Rosé. If they want a Goku, they would have pulled for him on other banners that he came on. Every other card just isn't worth pulling for, unless you're a big. And as I said, if you really like Bardock or really like his card on this banner, pull. Feel free. They're your stones. Do whatever you want with them. I'm just giving my opinion, and personally, I think this banner is a little bit trash. And that is only amplified by the fact that the 3rd year anniversary is only a month away, and those are those banners are a 3, a 4, a 5 on my scale. They are high priority. You need to pull for those cards if you want to be relevant. That's not true, but they are very, very good banners. So I seriously recommend you probably skip this. If you're a whale like me, go for it, you know, but not a lot, right? Even if you're a whale, I would be pretty... I mean, I use all my stones on this because I like LRs more than fucking Bardock. I don't care about this card really at all. If I pull him one day, sure, but otherwise I don't care. But I just, you know, as I said, if you like Bardock a lot, go for it. If not, I don't see a reason to pull on this banner, especially since they took out one of the second best card on the banner, replaced it with a much worse card, in my opinion. It's a shame. I mean, I get it, because Games with Golden Freeze was literally just here, but still, it kind of sucks. Anyways, everyone, that really is it for the video. I don't mean to kill the hype around this character. I just don't care personally, and I don't really see a reason why most people should. But if you do pull for him, let me know how your pulls go. Sorry this is getting out a little bit later. I just had a lot to do today because today I got back from my vacation. But I hope you guys did well on your pulls. If you did decide to pull for him, I hope you pulled Bardock and not one of the other shitty units on the banner, or pulled a Goku or a Mega, since those cards are actually pretty good. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Subscribe for a bunch of cool new stuff coming out the days. Trust me, I have a bunch of cool shit planned for the next couple days. I have a summoning video tomorrow, and I already recorded, but I don't want to spoil it, but I may pull an LR. Wink, wink. And once again, guys, love tap that like button. And yeah, don't hurt yourselves, guys. I'll see all of you next time.